Yo, what's the word, people? Slide on my side show, man. Like, subscribe, share the vibe, man. I ain't been on this motherfucker in a minute, but I'm back to show y'all some news that I found that everybody keeps talking about. It's kind of getting on my nerves. This is for my peoples who's on programs, public housing. You live in the projects, you live in Section 8, you got City FEPs or any of them type of programs, you from New York City, this video is for you, man. I just wanted to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on and why these people is lying. Because they said, I seen this. Let me see if we can find this on the short. Because I seen this. You see the sentence right there. I seen this. And these people's going hard, man. These people's going hard, man.
Well, thank
They're
you.
going hard. I can't even find a short on it. Let me see. So we're gonna go here. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Right? This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. I hope I'm signed in. So this lady, she gave the rundown of y'all gonna get cut off in 2026 and like all of this shit. Let me go to my son Gotham City God because he just put this shit up there, man. All right, where's it at? Here we go, right here. I found it, good brothers. Listen to this bullshit. Excuse me, maybe y'all not seeing that. My fault. Let me get this right. Let me get this right. Maybe y'all not seeing that. This is some bullshit though. So she's telling everybody, oh, y'all gonna get cut off and y'all ain't gonna have no program. Ooh. I understand where you coming from, miss. You probably gotta pay your whole fucking shit. You gotta probably I'm not saying that I don't. I'm just saying I could understand. I'm from the ghetto. You're probably not from the ghetto, like how I am. I'm born 1981 in the hood. So things is a little bit different in my head when you grew up in the 80s in the hood. Like you're not the same. I'm talking about the real hood. Where they was burning little kids in garages and shit. Little 15-year-olds getting burnt to death in garages. My mother's friends getting thrown off the roof by their husbands and listen, man. You 15 years old, you see a nigga get murdered in your face on Halloween. You know what I'm saying? I grew up a little bit different. Y'all don't know.
Grew up in public housing. You don't listen when we say get out there and vote. You say I'm not voting because it's not voting.
Hold on. Stop right there. I just need y'all to understand this, please. So she's telling me that the New York City public housing projects of New York City, I could name. I'm not gonna name all of them. I'm gonna name all the ones I lived in. That's what I'm gonna do. Or all the ones I've been to. I've been to Brownsville. I've been to Queensbridge. I'm from Astoria. My whole family's from there. The projects, not the area, the projects. Staten Island, every single project building in Staten Island I've been in or out of. Every single one. And it's Duncan Hills, Toad Hill, New Brighton, where I'm from, Stapleton, Park Hill. The list goes on and on. All right. Now, going to take it over to the Bronx side. I don't really know all the names of the projects in the Bronx, but I've damn near been in all of them shits too. Right? Now we go to Brooklyn. Tompkins Projects, where my father's side of my family is from. Marcy. Do you know how big Marcy Projects is? Do you know how big Tompkins Projects is? Do you know how big Sumner Projects is? Miss, so you're telling me all of these people have from 2026, 2 years after that, to figure out how to pay their bill. Shut your dumb ass up.
Don't matter. And I'm not worrying about this, and I could care less. All right, because you was comfortable. Now he's kicking you out your comfort zone. You no longer could argue over something that you don't own.
She really said this shit like, yo, black people is 99% of people on public housing.
Oh, yeah, that's another point. That's another point. Let's look that up. Let's look that up. Let's look that up, man. How about that? I'm gonna look it up over here. Let's look that up. Let's look that up. Y'all probably can't see this, but I'm gonna just give y'all the rundown of what the fuck it say. The question is, what is the percentage of white people that's on public assistance and public housing? According to available data, approximately 32% of the people in public housing are white, which is significantly lower than the percentage of white people in overall rental population. This means that while white people do utilize public housing, they represent a smaller portion compared to racial groups. 32%. So what does that leave? That leaves 75% is not on it, right? Okay, let's go to this question. Next question. What is the percentage of black people on public assistance or public housing? Here we go. According to the research from the Urban Institute, around 23% of welfare recipients in the United States are black, which means they do not constitute the majority of those on public assistance, with white people making up the largest group at 43%, Hispanics at 26%. The data suggests that while black people are overrepresented in the public housing compared into overall population, they do not make up the majority of receiving government assistance. That kind of proves my point like a motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. Like, my point is proved. So, yeah, my point is proved right there. So now, we're gonna go back to this. We're gonna go back over. Yeah.
And we not. It's 43%. But you saying that like this is to hurt us when this is to help us. This is to put the flame under your ass for you to get up, get out, and get something. That's like your mom's letting you sleep on the couch for 30 years, and then she like, yo, I'm gonna give you 2 years to get your shit together.
So basically what he's saying is, even if that was the case, when it's not the case, you're still up there downplaying your fucking people. Instead of saying, listen, people, this is a chance for us to put something together and make a play. This is the chance for us to start building our own. I just got word from my man that one of my other mans bought some land. And I was just talking to my girl. I seen some shit online. $9,999 for 1.5 acres of land in North Carolina. I said to myself, the fuck? Nigga, that shit is kind of light. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna look into that. You know what I'm saying? So now if you get 1.5 acres for 10,000, now you go get 5 people's, 5 family members, 5 motherfuckers you know that is trying to do something with their life. And y'all say, yo, look, let's all get construction loans. You build a house right here. I build a house right here. I build a house right here. You build a house right there. We move our responsible family members and people that we know in. We name the streets after our children. And in 100 years, that shit is going to be a black city. You see what I'm saying here? Instead of thinking about some program shit, instead of thinking about how you could stay on it, think about how you can name the streets of your neighborhood after your children. So in 100 years, they're still going to be speaking your name. Do you see what I'm saying here? Makes sense to me, man. I'm sorry.
Together, but I can't keep enabling you. I can't keep letting you sleep on the couch. Like, I'm hurting you more than I'm helping you. And you say, Mom, how can you do this? How can you kick me off the couch? I'm supposed to inherit the projects to pass it down to my daughter.
He's
Like,
stupid
are
as
you
hell.
crazy? You thought this was supposed to be forever? And again, we not the only one.
He funny as hell, boy. So look, right? That's where we going with it. That's where we about to go with it. We about to go. So I want to touch on a couple topics today. I don't just want to talk about one thing. I want to talk about a couple things, right? So that was the first thing I wanted to talk about. The second thing I wanted to talk about was Big Screech. Because I was putting shit together in my head and I was like, yo, this is not no shit from like just now. This couldn't have been some shit from just now. Because watch this. Watch this shit. Have you ever heard of this? Have you ever heard this? Have you heard this audio right here? Where is it at, man? Let me see. Let me see. Where's it at? Let me see if I can find that shit. I think this is it, man.
See you there. So like I said, it's throwing me off. You know me and said from prison, dog.
I'm a public statement in defense of Irv. 6, the clown.
It's not it. Where is it at? I'm gonna find this shit. I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find this audio because your boy was talking crazy. Matter of fact, let me go to my history, man, because I was just listening to this shit yesterday, man. Just listening to it. The nigga was like, yeah, because he was talking like how he's supposed to be talking right now. I don't know what happened. Your boy was talking like how he's supposed to be talking right now, man. He's talking like how he's supposed to be talking right now. What the fuck? Shit, get on my nerves sometimes. All right. Yeah, my kids was watching cartoons this morning before they went to school or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, my son watches too much shit on my goddamn thing. So look, right? Big Meech talks about jail call. Let's see if this is it, man. Cannot find that audio, man. I'm gonna find this shit. Just be patient with me, people. I gotta find this audio. Should have had it set up already, but I'll be all over the place with this goddamn thing. Anyway, so let me tell y'all what happened, right? So what happened is this. This is the play. The play was Big Meech did what he did, man. You can see it all in his face, man. It's just written all over him, man. It's oozing. Why don't I shut the fuck up? Why didn't I shut the fuck up vibes? Like, anyway. So now 50 says to himself, I'm gonna buy this nigga life rights anyway, because none of that shit got to do with me. This is the same thing as Frank Lucas' story being told by Denzel Washington. It's the same thing to him. It don't have nothing to do with right or wrong, who was right and wrong. And he know who was right and wrong, but the story got to get told. So now, but this is after something happened. Okay. Rick Ross does the song "I Think I'm Big Meech" when that song came out. When that song came out. When that song came out, man. 14 goddamn years ago, man. What the fuck? Bro. Was that 2010, bro? So boom, right? 2010. This is around the time 50 acquired or was inquiring, or they was inquiring trying to sell the life rights. It probably could have came across Rick Ross' table, but it came across 50's first. And he probably was like, oh, this nigga got that BMF song. I have to buy the life right. Even if I don't want them. Even if he didn't want them shits, he just bought it just because this nigga Rick Ross had the song "I Think I'm Big Meech." This is where this stems from. Rick Ross made the song "I Think I'm Big Meech." 50 was in the loop, hearing about the motherfucking life rights. And he said, oh shit, the smartest thing ever to do right now is buy them life rights. So Rick Ross can't get him. Boom. That's probably where the whole beef started from. Between 50 and Rick Ross. It's probably where the whole beef started from. You understand? So now, 50 gets the life rights. Rick Ross got the song BMF. Time goes on. The song BMF is not a top song anymore. That era is over. But 50 still has the life rights. And you know how petty, and he could drag something. He could drag it for years. He'll drag it for years. So what he did was had him life rights, dragged them for years, and then he said the ultimate play would be to put Lil Meech on, and he's a kid at this point, so he's not gonna blame him for his father's sins yet until his father does something. Boom, moving on. Now, we get to the point where 50 knew about Tammy, 50 knew about Cuffy. That shit's probably gonna wind up being episodes if none of this shit. If Meech would have did some shit unrelated to Rick Ross to make 50 mad. If Meech would have did some shit that didn't have nothing to do with Rick Ross, that would have made 50 mad. He still would have did that to him. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Rick Ross thinking he's gonna hate on 50's business moves best he can. Same way 50's gonna hate on his best he can. So the perfect thing to do would be to get in Meech ear, like, yo, Meech, listen, man, you know I'm the king of advertising. Listen, what you gotta do is be like me and do the advertising through your little Instagram post. You get the people interested in what you're saying, and boom, you hit them with the ad. This is where this dumb shit come from. This is what the fuck is wrong with my computer, man? This is what the fuck? This is where this dumb shit come from. This is where this dumbass video come in. Okay, so I was just telling y'all, Rick Ross is a master of hating on 50's business moves. So he's an architect of telling Meech, yo, this is how you do it. You could be on your own. You ain't gonna need Curly. What you gonna need Curly for? You a boss. You a boss. Let me show you how to be a boss in 2025. This is how you be a boss in 2025. You use a little Instagram post, you get some shit riled up, and then boom, you hit him with the ad for something. Then when you bring all them people out there to that party, you know what I'm saying? Your boss status is back. This is what he told him to get him to be in that video. And if it's 2025 and you don't feel like moving keys no more, and you know a nigga got your life rights in his hand and you can't get money off of that the way you want to, you got to try to boss up another situation without that man. And who better to do it with? Not saying it's the right thing to do, but who better to do it with than a nigga who got the song that put you in the limelight for a while? The nigga that put you in the limelight for a while. That was whole shit, man. I gotta go to my kid's school, man. Y'all hold it down, man. I'm gonna break this down for y'all when I come back. We're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna break it down even further. You know what I mean? Welcome to the Slide on My Side show. Like, subscribe, share the vibe. You know how it go, baby.
Luxury beat.
Niggas don't like me, I'm a little bit schizo. Nigga run down, I'ma shoot on my tiptoe. Ain't going for the bullshit, shooting like Klitschko. Get off my dick, yo, get off my dick. Get off my dick, yo, get off my dick. Get off my dick, yo, get off my dick.
I don't even think I have my fucking mic on the whole time.